Damn, it is not looking good. Let me just delete it. Delete one after the other. You need something original, but that's not saturating our front door or main chance. Let me look for a rock. Maybe I can see a rock type. No, no. Grass. Not possible. Finally, seems like I'm just going to use my flowers. Seems like I'm going to use my flowers to proceed. Check at 2. Let me check here. Nothing here. Let me check at 3. Here, nothing here. Okay, let me just use flowers. Oh, let me check here. I did not check here. Here, nothing really interesting. Oh, nothing really interesting. Same here. Not really interesting. Let me check at 3, at 4, at 5, at 6, at 7, at 8. Nothing. Okay. Let me go back to 1. There. You need to take your time and check. Finally, I'm going to use better flower. I'm going to use a simple flower like this one. Damn. Okay, flower like this one. Let me put 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll put 1 here. Okay, 5. So this is how it's looking like. Now this part, you still need to modify 2-3 things on this part for it to be okay. Now here on this other side, I'm going to put something like a fence, but still with trees for the privacy of this swimming pool. I saw something under plants that was really interesting. I think it was here, under 4. Okay, something this mass placement. Place it up to this level. Now reduce the number. No, I want to put this. What can I put here? Need to put okay. I remember. Saw something very interesting like this. Mass placement. Draw a line from there to here. Now I unclick this, do this. Now increase the number of items. Let me reduce it a little bit in the direction. Okay. I click OK. So this is what we have for this other side. In drawing, everybody can do a drawing, everybody can do everything, but what matters are the details. The details really matters. Okay, now we need to modify this. Let's just try and modify the height of our building. Or no, let's just modify this space because of this gap. Okay, what can we do here? Okay, let's start working on our house. I assume that. Okay, let me just put a tree here. There's too much space there. Or let me take palm tree. But I saw one. Okay, let me take this tree. Let me place it here and rotate it a little bit. Not like this. It's not rotation on the x-axis, neither on the y on the x-axis. It's on the z-axis. Okay, even though it does not look natural. Let's proceed. Now the next thing that I'm going to show, and also here under library of objects, you can place human beings, different humans, transport, cars, SUVs. You can place, there are many cars. You can even put I'm sure there's a plane somewhere. These are trains. Yes, it's a plane. Then helicopter too. Then can place objects like chairs, everything concerning the kitchen and everything. Okay, groups. These are groups. Maybe for example you download an online library. Then lighting, do the lighting. You can also add 2-3 lights here, and also effects. Now let's go under material. What's the rule of the material? Is, let's say for example you select this material, you drew in Ashicad or SketchUp or Revit. Now when you come in lumion, you select a particular material, say like this one. When you select this material, everything that has this material is going to be selected on a diagram. You click on it, you left click on it one time, it's going to be selected on a diagram. Now when you modify a color, the color of it, it's going to modify the color of the things having that material on all the diagram. So that's it. You click here, interior, no, exterior, pavement. Okay, let me take bricks. Modify, you see how the thing is modifying there. Modify one after the other. Modify one after the other. Modify one after the other until you see the one that you wish. You see the one that you wish to have. No, this one is not good. We need one that's good. One for example. Oh, okay, this one is one of my best ones. Okay, this one or this one. Okay, let me stand for this one. Now when you select, double click on what you selected to go into more details. Now in this more details, what do? You create imperfections. Reflexivity, let me reduce the reflexivity because all know that stone is not very reflexive. Then increase the brilliance. Then this is the orientation. You can modify the orientation like this or like this, but me, I don't like to modify any orientation. Then here you can modify it like this, or can modify it like this, or even like this. Orientation, if you wish to modify the orientation, it's not very nice. Let's allow its original orientation. Now transparent is nothing to do there. Now emissiveness is, for example, I increase the emissiveness, you're going to increase the brightness. So for when you like to lighten bulbs, you're going to come on emissive. So that's it. Bring it down. Saturation, okay. Spectacle, reduce the saturation. Okay, let's zoom in to check if we are doing okay. It's looking better. Now spectacular, I just put it off. Now weathering, we need to add the weathering. Let's add a little bit of weathering, yes, for it to look more natural. So this is our floor. If you look deep into it, you see that it's really natural. So that's it. That was it for our garage floor. Now the next part is our garage ceiling. Our garage ceiling, when you finish, you click on the tick, you click the other object, garage ceiling, click interior, wood. No, I would not like to take wood. I will take a plaster. I'm not going to spend too much time because I already know what I like to use for my ceiling. It's for you people who are only starting that you need to check object after object, which one fits, which one looks best. Check, modify. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Well, let me try this marble. Marble, it's not really nice. Let me take. Okay, plaster. Let me just take this one. Okay, take this one. You double click again. You do some three settings. But now I'm just going to increase the weathering. So that's it. Now let's lighten our bulbs. Maybe I click OK. Now I would like to work the light of this room. To work the light of this room, it's better to work the light in the darkness. And to work the light in the darkness, go under weather. Just drop this arrow down, and that's it. We are inside complete darkness. We go back on materials. We select our bulbs. Select our bulbs. Select our bulbs. Double click here. Interior, let me just change and take stone. Double click on stone. Coloration, let me take a bluish coloration, something blue, kind of blue. Okay, kind of blue. Now emissiveness. Why the emissiveness here? Increase the emissiveness like this. Okay. Now I'll do same for this cadmium interior. Take like this, for example. I just double click here. I increase the emissiveness, modify it. I would like to have something blue. Or red. Okay, let me take red. Okay, this red is better. Okay, so this is what I have. We are done with the LED lights of the walls, LED lights on the wall. Let's now take the light on the ceiling. Okay. Oh, the light on the ceiling is already on, but it's not shining. Need to modify 2-3 things there. Let's go on ArchiCAD and modify. Let's modify the height. 76. Okay, so 76. Check live sync on. So 76. To 76. Okay, let's go and check. Okay, now it is showing. So this is how our garage looks like. Okay, let's now increase few light sources. Let's light omni here, omni light, take this one, no spotlight. Let me try spotlight here. Spotlight settings. Okay, let's check for a spotlight. It's not okay. Let's modify 2-3 things on the spotlight. Let me delete omni light. Okay, let me try omni light. Okay, it's okay. That's the light for the garage. Okay, let's now work the lighting for this other ceiling. Let me just modify this. Okay, the coloration and the emissiveness. Okay. The roofing material. Interior wood. This wood. I like this wood. Yes. I like this wood. Let me increase the reflexivity. Let's increase it a little bit. Let's put a little bit of coloration. AD. Weathering. Okay. Now palette. Interior, exterior. Double click. Coloration.